up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to Roll4Luck Wednesday. Welcome to GRTW Twitch channel. We're doing it live. As we went live, I think I broke my computer. So I pressed the button too many times.
Oh no.
So there's that. Anyway, we're
Welcome,
professionals.
everybody.
Professionals. Let's it's been a while, so let's go around the table and remind people who we are and who we will be playing tonight during our VTM run of the Roll4Luck verse, starting with Arnica.
We couldn't possibly start with me. Hi, everyone. I'm Arnica, and I am playing Aurora. I used to be a ship. Now I'm a naked vampire. I'm not quite sure why that's a problem, but everyone else seems to be very concerned about it. Go figure.
Mostly the naked part, I think, which is interesting for this crew.
Look, I was
Ash.
naked the whole time y'all knew me. You didn't care then. Okay.
Care then, won't care now.
You were metal in boats.
And in a weird way, we were bored, so we had other
that
things
is
to worry
true.
about.
That is actually true. That is actually true.
Anyway, Ash,
Never getting that clean money.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ash. I play Lucky Edge. In the old universe is a pirate captain. Right now, she is a vampire in a whole new world. Want to figure out how she's going to get through this one. She was a space cat. Now she's a vampire human. So now she's almost got used to one world. Now she's gonna have to get used to another one. But yeah, her pronouns is she, her, and so is mine.
Oh yeah. Ava.
hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here with cleavage, and I play Samir. Usually, she is a lightning ganassi, but today she is a human lady with an extra eyeball on her forehead. We'll see how to deal with that. For people who don't know, that is a salubri. So, pew 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Bree.
Hi. Oh Lord. It's me. Hi. I'm Bree. Who am I? I'm Nina. No, I'm Bree, but I play Nina. Normally Nina is I don't even remember, but right now, she is a vampire. That is very confused and also very hungry. What are the things that is? I don't know. Bean Queen? It's been a long time since I've looked at this game. Anyway, goodbye. That's it. Oh, we both use she, they pronouns. Yes. Perfect. Thank you.
Oh yeah, she, her pronouns for me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I almost forgot. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, the people must know.
Professionals. And Kesa is out for the night, but we wish them all the better. We will see them next time. They live to fight and breach the veil another time. And then hey, it's me. My name is Ryu. I play games on the internet and do stuff everywhere else. Jimbo, and I am here doing stuff over here, running the game for Roll4Luck, among other things that we do here. I am a variety streamer, however, I'm tired. So in between now and our next step, let's do the disclaimers first, and then we'll see if somebody can do the so disclaimers. Remember, we are running through a VTM style game, so there are going to may or may not be mentions of darker themes and little things that may or may not be a little triggering for some people out in the world. The table is as safe as we can all make it together, and we hope that the viewers enjoy the story that we're going to write. Speaking of the story, remember that this is a ramblings of a person who skimmed the first, middle, and last page of a lore book. So we will be blurring the lines of rules as written. Bear with us. stay for the party. I promise it'll be worth it. Who wants to do the recap for whatever's good in this game mode?
I will do
Because I
it.
can do it myself. And
I
it'll
will
be really
no.
fun.
Anyways, hi, it's me. I'm Bree. Bree again. We're here. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, what you missed
Mhm.
is we all ended up in this vampire world. And oh, what's the person I like's name? Oh,
Comment.
Comet. Uh Comet was like, "Oh, these bitches dead." We were not dead. We are dead. We are undead specifically.
You got better.
And Comet is like half dead, half alive. I don't know. They're like not doing well. And we're over here like, I could really eat. Like I could really eat down right now, but like I'm not feeling steak. I'm not feeling a cupcake. You know what I'm feeling? Flesh, blood, something. Something a little zesty. Um Arnica, not Arnica.
Whoops.
Aurora wakes up. We don't know who Aurora is, but Aurora's naked. Because as mentioned before, she used to be a ship. Ships don't have clothes. Fun fact. So there were no clothes to transform into. So Aurora was just naked. Aurora is feeling a lot of sensations. You ever have an autism meltdown and everything is too much? Aurora's never felt before. So imagine all of that at once at one time. Not doing good. But hunger was the top one. And then Aurora looks at Comet and is like, num, 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 delicioso. And is like, rawr. And then Nina's like, no. But Aurora doesn't know how feet work. So Aurora is just like kind of rolling around in all of her, goody plus size goodness. And then Nina and also her goody plus size goodness just kind of like starfish on top of her and is like, no, you're not gonna hurt Comet. And Aurora's just like, I can't even, now another person is touching me. That's another sensation. Um Sabir is basically like, oh, okay, I'm pretty sure we're vampires. Because fun fact, vampires exist in this world. You may not remember, but vampires exist in our world. So Sabir is instantly like, oh, we're vampires. um Ash Ash, oh my gosh.
Whoops.
Lucky, who? Lucky and Versace are all like, this is upsetting. Oh, Versia is like staring off into the darkness, very like traumatized because this is a traumatizing situation. Specifically for her for reasons that have not been disclosed yet to us. And Lucky is like, yo, this kind of sucks. Then a bunch of other vampire people are like, hey, we're your mommy slash daddy slash parental figures. And we're like in the kinky way or in the like father way. And they're like, yes. And we're like, okay, hate that. And they're like, hey, we thought, y'all would share this one person. And Samir is like, you thought we would all eat one person? You think that's enough food? We're growing peoples. Anyways,
We
um,
started with four hunger, and they expected us to fulfill that amongst 5 people?
you tell them, Samir.
Morons. Morons.
Anyway, they were like, haha, we thought it would be funny, haha. And then we're like, well, it's not, we're hungry. And then one of them is like, all right, 2 of you come and we'll just go get you we'll go get some snacks for the rest of y'all. And then Lucky and Versia decided to go. Nina wanted to go, everybody said no. Vetoed immediately. So they go out. Lucky's actually really good at hunting because Lucky is Lucky. So Lucky's like, I got this in the bag, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Gets somebody num 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 num, drinks a little for herself. She's like, oh, save a little for the peeps, for my homies back home. Garcia is like, I want to eat vampires, actually. So we pause there, go back to the scene inside. We actually get blood plaques, so we chilling. We eating. We find out Aurora's Aurora. We're like, oh girl, you look great. Eat it down or whatever. The vampires are confused that we are not more confused about being vampires. They're like,
Yep.
what is going like y'all need to chill about this. I'm over here trying to figure out, like what's the tea? Can I just eat anybody? Or like how the rules go? Go back to Versia. Versia's like, can I eat you? Immediately breaking one of the cardinal rules of vampirism, which I don't actually know what they are, but they're like important. And then we cut there. You won't get an update on that. I'm sure they're having a great time. Anyways, that's what you list last time on Glee. It was
Jason Carl, eat your heart out. Eat your heart out, Vampire Dad. That's how you do a recap, baby. I'm just kidding, Jason Carl. I love you. I love you, Vampire Dad.
I'm not
Also
kidding.
call us, but so
Then it went from, hey, last time on Dragon Ball Z to like, that's what happened on Glee.
That's just Bree. Bree does that though.
I loved every minute of that roller coaster ride. And I'm just like, oh, but you forgot this one thing. No, nothing that you missed. That's everything.
You know what it is? Last session was just chaotic enough for me to remember everything.
I love
It's the
that.
fact, it's the fact that Bree remembered that entire scene of last scene, but then when it came to Nina, like, I don't remember her. So GG's.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about Nina. I'm like, I think she's a scene queen. There's something about roller derby. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
God, so great. Wonderful. At some point you get something cool for whatever the system deems as advantage. And you
We'll
can
talk.
bring that into being the next time that you need to do a roll about it. But for now, let me set a little scene. And guess who didn't say the words I did? All right. We're going to move from the last scene of last episode, which is essentially when every eye on the outside of the club may or may not have noticed two beings about to brawl out front that may or may not have a little more strength to their fight than most people. So that could be a show. We're going to cut that camera and move the camera back down below to our blood baggies, our friends who are trying to just acclimate to their new surroundings, their new people in their ears, and the new people on the floor with them. I personally can't remember if Comet has woken up yet, but I don't believe they have. So, before that happens, and after you take a few blood bags to come down at least 2 hunger, each of you that were given blood bags can erase 2 of your hungers. Yeah. Uh Unless, well, I think one of you had a special eating situation that may or may not do that, but y'all can figure that out.
That's for Sia, so
That
that's
was
fine.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Wonderful. The setting is a deep, dark basement turn or cavern turn basement of the what you can hear above skate bowl. Essentially, you've overheard them call it Empire Skate Bowl. Uh, well, the Empire Roll and Bowl actually, but you can hear things happening above. Your hearing is 100 times better than you'd wish it to be in most cases because of all the things that you can take in and everything that you have to separate to feel friend from foe. That is even worse for one ship turn humanoid. How are we feeling right now?
So, you know, it was better about 20 minutes ago, but when the only thing I was happening to me was that I was hungry because I was so hungry that yeah, wasn't registering anything else. But now Now I'm registering a lot of things. Did you know that if you spill blood on yourself, you get sticky? I'm starting to get sticky. I have sticky boobs. And so I'm literally just sitting there. Like, you can see I am deeply distressed as I'm just sitting there touching my chest, pulling my hands away, touching it, just playing with them. But not even in a fun way, just in a, oh no, oh no, oh no. And that's just what she keeps doing. She keeps touching the blood on herself and going, oh no, oh no, oh no.
For the love of Clothis, does anyone have clothes for her?
I
Please.
would be like, can someone get her some alcohol wipes? Hello? Y'all are just sitting around looking at us? Dumb as hell. Don't have any hand sanitizer? Vampires not get sick in this universe? Germs are still germs. Hello?
Germs only affect people that are living.
I think I am having a systems cascade failure. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What you hear off to the side, as you, because they, half of them are barely paying attention to you, because they've done their job and given you bags and told you that they would update you on your new surroundings and your new way of life after
roll to
your
beat
friends
their
come
ass?
back. Wow. I mean,
It's fine. No, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
let it go. You sure? If you could, if you could feel a little bit of wonder and disdain in the same glare, essentially, I'm trying to make sure I have the right person here, and I think I do. Oop, I do. Celine is hello. Thank you. Celine kind of sits up and just. I'd probably have some. Give me a couple seconds, and I'll have somebody brought a couple changes, maybe a couple options. How about that? Just to calm this. That'd be okay with you. Yeah. Anything else that I should get while I get somebody to bring some things?
Alcohol wipes, hand sanitizer, spare underwear, because we all know that a ship does not know how to utilize the bathroom. We're gonna need a couple of those just to be safe.
I'm assuming that things such as newspapers exist here. Is it possible to like maybe get at least some type of lay of where the hells we are? That would be
Oh,
appreciated.
well, you'll be enlightened and you'll get a set of everything that you need as soon as your friends return. I know, it's awful. Waiting. Terrible. If had I known childing some folks would be this annoying, I probably would have gone
I would
against
just
the
like to say,
note for that.
I know it's a mute point, but in our world, we have killed like 30 of you. Okay? So just be a little like just a little decorum. Like y'all did this. Y'all didn't have to do this. Y'all could have left us dead.
What
Why'd you do this? What do you want?
why
Was
not
it
that
funny?
it
Hi,
was
yo.
for a second. Oh, that's perfect. I love that this is gonna line up perfectly. Brie. Who?
Who?
Nina.
Who's that?
Holmes. Holmes.
You did the same thing.
Yeah.
Holmes. I did it to myself. Nina, can you do me a solid?
Uh-oh.
Am I in trouble?
Oh yes.
Uh,
I swear, if they say roll initiative, I'm fighting you.
This
I am
is not
fighting
D&D.
you.
If you say roll initiative, I'm leaving. I'm clocking out. I'm closing Foundry.
Whatever.
Nobody gets the.
equivalent it is to this world of VTO. I am fighting because that means Lucky is coming back to a fight.
Leaving a fight just to come back to another one is wonderful, honestly. I wasn't in there. Wow, I am a fool. What would be the equivalent of not just a will save, but something is forcing their way into your mind?
Do they want to see, or are they trying to do something to?
They're trying to enforce their dominance. I think
I have
that's
a
what it is,
question.
technically.
Usually, if they're using a
How?
discipline power, there should be a like a contested roll option, like given for that.
I don't
It
actually know. I'm just.
it might be
Skill are they using?
yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking. I think they're going to end up using their intimidation and manipulation specifically, but essentially they're going to full rank as who you're speaking to is your sire.
I have a real quick question. How are they looking into my mind? Because I'm curious if they see anything strange in there.
Well, they're not looking into your mind so much as
Okay.
forcing you to, yeah.
Okay, what would I roll?
I would say let's have you roll. I think it will be a composure
Or resolve.
Yeah, give me a resolve and resolve and intimidation. How about that?
Lame.
Not lame.
Oh. Then. Does discipline count in any of these? I'm
If you're
assuming.
using an actual skill from your discipline, yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, because I think you would have to.
And it says I have 1 vampire dice. Is that correct?
You should have 2 because your hunger was at 4 and you took 2 off.
No, I have 2 hungry dice, but there's a vampire dice. I don't know what that is.
That's your regular dice, yeah.
Wait. Oh, because I have 3 French toast. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Not bad. Oh no, that's 2 successes. Yay, go me. I'm so cool. Bro, what? You are insane. You're an insane person. Somebody clip this. You are an insane person. You are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
And oh boy, let me tell you the amount of stars that are over here.
Oh god.
Well, 3 crits.
What? You are a chicken nugget.
Let's just say.
Can't wait till I get some food.
Huh?
Once I eat more people, it's over for you.
Wonderful timing. Just wonderful timing.
Always. Let's just say you feel this, it's almost impending doom, and you don't know, you've certainly never felt mortality slipping away as if happening in front of you, as if something is stabbing you right now. But in an unfortunate twist of two minds colliding and one overpowering your will and want to continue your words, to continue to speak in such a way to this person in front of you. You are made to sit uh, cross-legged and twiddle your thumbs until they release you from whatever this is.
Boo! Tomato,
Yeah.
tomato.
Tomato, tomato. So as they loosen or move their eyes from you once you go into um that sitting position, no longer looking them or anyone in the eyes, they just Celine turns and okay, anything else on the grocery list that I should be adding? No? Great.
Did they add any of the things that I asked for?
You don't know.
Oh!
You don't know. They pull out which your characters might not know, is a cell phone and just starts to text someone their information and everything.
We don't know what cell phones are.
We have made
Oh.
jokes that we have like sending stones that look like a Nokia, like a Nokia type of thing, but no, we don't
Take
know
that
what
back.
this looks like.
Y'all, this does look like some sort of communication device because you have been in space on a ship for several months.
But we haven't had a smartphone, so we at least
Right.
know that it's used to talk to people.
It's something to
I
talk to
don't
someone, but
know
you don't know anything
what-
else.
Actually, what he should have done is he should have given me his phone so I could play his phone games. You would have right the fuck up.
You got games on your phone.
You got games on your phone.
About games.
That's great because y'all are sitting there and you're not sure what it is. It's too tech, not magic enough. And I'm sitting there looking at it and it's so old fucking fashioned. I'm also not entirely sure what it is. I've got a rough idea, but it's so much older than me.
We don't know, but for different reasons.
and she just sits there and sends off something. I can only promise that some of the information that you will be getting, everything is said and done, will make sense, and some of it won't. But in the end, we'll be very good partners in connection with this new world. I would like to know, I just have a couple questions about the fact that you have thoroughly confirmed that you are from a completely different world entirely. So, I have many more questions. What kind of space did you come from?
I think.
Aurora stops. She's sitting. She has stopped, touching at herself about the time that Nina sat down because I've known Nina long enough to know that that's not how Nina sits down. And Nina sure shit ain't gonna sit down when in the middle of a rant. So at this point, Aurora has shifted from, oh, this is deep distress to high alert, which is fun because normally high alert means I've turned on all my guns and I'm seeing at like a couple 100 miles in every direction. Do you know that these eyeballs can only see like a couple 100 feet? Like, what the fuck? It's so little. I only see in like 2 wavelengths, maybe 3. I see some heat vision. I see some regular light waves. Maybe I see some slightly weird light waves because I wasn't always human, but mm, I see so little. I just like all of this. I push myself up into like a sitting position that's kind of steady, and I grab Comet and I just kind of drag them against me, and we scooch closer to Nina, and I put Comet between me and Nina, and it's really awkward because again, not sure what I'm doing with the leg thing. Like I've got the upper body kind of figured out because I've had graspers and pinchers. I've had to manipulate fine things with an arm the size of a fucking boom lift. I know how to use an arm. Legs are new though. I'm Little Mermaid in it. Just kind of flopping around, rolling and dragging. So I've dragged Comet over between me and Nina, and I've just kind of put them there, but I'm still holding them very tightly like this, like a little death shield.
No, that's your shield. That's
Well,
wild.
I'm trying to protect them, but they don't know that. It looks like I'm trying to shield myself because oh bless, I'm holding them so awkwardly. I've got them like around the neck, but they're passed out, so their heads back like this. I'm not choking them, but they're just being
Yeah.
held like this, like
As oh, go ahead.
Samir watches all that happen, and I think all she just says is, I think any questions that can be answered in this moment should be answered when the rest of my group is here. I think that's only fair. Unless things
Sure.
like fair don't exist here, and you're gonna do to me what you did to her.
No, that was just. I may have let the annoyance get to me, but it's okay. We'll learn in time. And yes, there are things that are fair in this world, but mostly come at a price instead of at someone's word. Although words is all that we'll have now. You keep promises, and everybody kind of keeps their heads.
Mm.
Longest of story short, we just have us, our connections, our groups, our friends, are the people that we keep close, even if they're not so great friends. She kind of eyes one of them.
Which one does she eye? Which one does she eye? Which one? Which one? Which one? Do you want me to make a roll for it? Because I will.
Yeah, please make a what can we get you? Let's do a mm, mm, mm. Mm. What is the perception here?
Awareness, insight.
Probably. Let's do a wits and a insight. That sounds right.
Yeah. 3.
3 successes.
Mhm.
Give me a second. What you? I'll give you that with 3 for sure. What you can see, or who she eyeballs specifically, um, is where the hell is he? Hello.
Only 2 options.
There's only 2 options, but it's a whole thing. Uh, is uh who was introduced to you earlier as Lycidas and looks kind of gruff, long
my
gray hair.
my boy.
Hair boy.
Oh, this is my boy.
Who's been in the back the whole time and just kind of introduced uh, and stepped back. You can honestly, with 3, I feel like I can also tell you that you can tell that this person is the one that will probably be doing the most information dump. Like this person has just sitting there and contemplating, but you can see that they are concentrated on something that they are doing in their hand, like something that they're working with in their hands.
Hmm.
Um, she said a couple of friends of ours just kind of saw that a space that we needed to be at the perfect time, at the perfect place, at the perfect style to make sure that we could meet and get together. So,
Does premonition exist in this world?
yes.
Huh. Fascinating.
Mm. It is about this time that who comes through the door is um, Lucky, the other two, and on over the shoulder of Calum is Racia.
Knocked out. Like what?
Blah.
I understand that I'm putting my thumbs, but if like Versia is like hurt, I think I feel like
Samir simply just like looks in their direction. I'm getting the understanding that there is a dynamic of power that will make me taking any of you down quite difficult. So I'm going to try my best to not really do anything to cause harm's way to my people.
Mm,
However,
mm.
I see one of my people slung over your shoulder when she was not that way when you left. So I would love to hear an explanation as to how that happened. I'm assuming it's been explained because it looks like Lucky is not throwing a tizzy right now. Uh,
Oh, no,
I'm
no, no, no.
assuming correctly.
It's fine. It's fine. It was Versia.
Oh,
Versia being Versia.
okay. I just
Yeah.
are you good? Are you good? Because I just saw that one do make Nina go quiet. So I just want to make sure
I'm sorry.
you
What?
are good. She's
Wait. What?
yes. Nina was mouthing off.
Nina was Nina.
Nina was Nina, and she was told to sit down and be quiet. That's really it. So that's why she's just sitting over there
Lucky
being
would
quiet.
turn to the other vampires and would be like, "So who did
The silver-haired one.
that?" Okay. So
Mm,
first of all,
mm.
how did you do that, and can I learn that?
I was just thinking the same thing, honestly.
I mean, it'd be
That
so
was
helpful.
good.
It would be so
It,
helpful.
it caught me off guard, but ooh, the command of that.
Yeah, is there something like a skill I can learn, or some kind of magic? What do I gotta do?
Oh my um Justine just leans over. Justine is the bruja here. And just kind of leans over. It's like, unfortunately, we just kind of have to beat people into quiet. And they get to do fancy mind things sometimes. I mean, I'm not saying you can't learn it. I'm just saying it's a little harder for our types to be able to do.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, there's different types. Interesting. Interesting.
Mm,
I cannot wait for the lordom that's going to happen from that guy over there.
mm, mm. Mhm.
So Lucky is like all like, God damn it. And she'll see like the little bag in y'all hand, but like, what is that?
blood bags. I see that you brought a human. What is
Wait,
that
wait.
person with you?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. So I was told to go out and hunt.
Yeah.
But y'all were brought blood bags.
It's not enough.
It's not enough, and some people can't use that. If you here, just come over here, and we'll just explain a little bit about your particular situations personally, and then your particular situations worldwide.
All right. So Lucky will walk over to Aurora, and she'll just drop the body to her feet.
Are they dead?
I didn't drain them.
Okay.
So, Aurora.
A snack has been
was
offered.
about to say something. She was about to open her mouth to say something, and then this body is dropped in front of her. And she very quickly, faster than she means to, but as gently as she can, shoves Comet into Nina and just slumps forward over this body. I hope y'all did not need it to be alive when I was done, because just unhinges the jaw and just fastens her entire mouth right animal eating. I really hope y'all did not eat this guy alive, because I have ripped his throat out.
All right.
Nom,
So
nom, nom, nom.
the wonderfulness of everything, the one sensation that your body has enjoyed is draining this person. Please take all of your hunger away. As the screaming turned gnawing, nagging sound completely stops for now.
Which is, I mean, that's good, because for the first time, my brain is starting to cycle on all the way. Not kind of, not ooh, I'm almost getting it. It's Things are starting to click now, from the sensations to the sounds to the movement of the air across my skin, to there's exactly one person breathing and I can feel their breath moving through the air, and it's Comet, so it's fine, but it's not fine. I'm like, I am. She just kind of looks up, she sits up, scrubs her face, and goes, I think we've been made part of their crew. That's all I know. You hold someone hostage just because they're part of the crew. I guess we're part of the crew now, but I don't sound real excited. I'm starting to understand for the first time, being made part of the crew when you don't know what's happening and you're not the
Not
ship, you
good.
are the crew. This is alarming. This doesn't feel good. This does
Yeah.
not feel. I'm looking around like, I think we have
Sometimes,
been made part of the
Aurora.
crew.
Sometimes, Aurora, we need to just experience things firsthand, and you are experiencing this firsthand. I'm proud and sad for you.
Experiencing a lot. How it is having a body that is not machinery.
We really did curse you with a gift, and just I'm so sorry. I hope we'll find a therapist. Do vampires believe in therapy in this universe? Is that a thing for you all? I imagine some aspects
Samir,
are traumatizing.
Samir, do
What?
you not see them? Do you think therapists actually exist to them?
Can I speak,
Who
please?
knows? Let me speak.
It's the
I
fact that you have to ask. I'm loving this right now. I need to learn.
That was Bree asking, but fuck you.
me don't want to silence you forever, so me will give you a roll of some sort. So do the roll again, and it's gonna be easier because they're not actively forcing it on you. So it's
Can
gonna
I?
do
Can, Is there another? Can I have a little nibble of like the hand? Am I hunger a little down?
Yeah,
Um,
I fell over him. I ripped out the throat, but there's still like arms. There's all sorts of things with veins just sprawled out. Like I'm not
Like
gonna
I just
fight
want to
you
take a
for it.
bite. Like I don't have. It doesn't have to clear my hunger fully, but just, I'm like,
I
a
would
little
say that
apple.
you could get a little I'll before
Before Aurora killed him.
before Aurora completely killed. I say you could probably, if you're like quick enough, could get one nibble out and then get
Yeah, a little
1
sippy
point
sip.
off. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so mine
Mhm.
was resolve and intimidation.
Yeah.
Can I argue insight?
No. Not for
Boo.
this one.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
Nar.
2 successes. Is that a crit? No, it would tell me if it was a crit, right?
I don't know.
It would
Does it look like
have,
stars?
Because they
yeah,
had stars on it.
It
so
starts as a crit.
it only becomes like a crit if you have 2. So this counts as a
Oh,
regular dice if it's just 1.
I got you.
Yeah. What was it? Wait, so you got a crit?
No, I didn't get a crit because I don't have 2
Oh,
stars. So
Nina
it
got
is
2
2
successes.
successes.
2 successes. Technically, I needed more than that.
I literally don't have anything more for you. I only have 3 dice. Like,
You
only have 3.
can re-roll if you
Oh
want
yeah.
to.
If
It's a
you
willpower re-roll.
yes, do if you yes.
what's a willpower reroll?
So you should be. Hold on, let me see how you do it on this one. They updated it, so I don't know.
Also, I don't know, like, what's willpower? I have it here. It had boxes checked
Ooh.
off. I unchecked them. I don't know if I was.
You don't supposed to uncheck them until you use them.
Okay, this is a very weird way of doing this. So, in the top corner where it says health and willpower, there's a dice next to willpower. Click on that. And for willpower rerolls, you can roll up. Usually, you can roll up to 3 regular die. You can't roll your hunger dice. So, for this instance, you can roll one die, and you can use that to count towards your total score.
Okay.
So just roll that one die, and we'll see if that worked.
You know the cheat sheet doesn't show how to do a will, but
I
I
checked
think
them
I
that's
all.
how.
realize that's because it's just supposed to be checked off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been using it like a will save.
Oh wait, I have advantage. Can I just? This does not make sense. Okay, I'm just gonna. Can
You
I
do
roll?
have an advantage for doing the what you call it. So if you
No, I shouldn't use. I just want to speak. Anyways,
I
my bad.
know. What you did it or no?
What?
Did you
No,
re-roll
I
the
did.
one that wasn't a success?
Yeah, I rerolled it and I didn't get it.
Okay. Um what I will do is allow you to speak, but you are unable to look anyone in the eyes and you're not able to Nina them.
I gesture. Okay, I know how to play this. So I
Mhm.
gesture vaguely to the group. I'm just like, obviously they don't. They look so fucking sad.
Oh, not this.
Being a vampire is so sad. Fucking family sucks.
Okay, I need to insight check this real quick.
I,
Insight check this.
are you forcing tears right now? Because
No, Nina's genuinely crying.
no, okay.
This is like genuine.
First off, your tears are blood.
Oh, great. And I lick it and I'm like, it's not even good.
Wonderful. If you want to roll an insight, you can. Could not tell you what you're gonna get from it.
Yeah. I guess that's wits. Yeah, insight and wits.
Yeah.
Uh, 4.
Originally you thought this was another one of Nina's tactics, a fake cry, but this is a full-on cry, apparently. Um, can you tell me the purpose of this full-on cry right now?
Um, so, uh,
If there's no purpose, there doesn't have to be.
oh, it's like a little mixture of a bunch of bullshit. Like, it's basically like, one, Nina does not like being.
Mm.
2, Nina is distraught. Like, Nina is really missing having fucking powers. Like, Nina is used to being able to, like, say bullshit and then 100% back it up. Not saying she won't get her ass kicked, but she will hurt somebody in the mid. We will both be hurt. Okay? I might get hurt, but we gonna both be hurting.
Yeah.
So not being able to do that is actually like really upsetting for her, especially since she does not like to be at the will of people. This is like, who are these random people who now control us because they decided that they wanted us to live for some BS reason? Also, um, being a vampire is sad, and her situationship, like, she never actually inquired about like how he felt about it. So it's kind of like, oh, I think like missing. I'm missing that man a little bit, which is very difficult for her to comprehend. Um,
Samir's getting so much information. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's a lot. That's
and you get it, but you
The
get
third
it from the
voice is
hints.
a little.
She gets it from the hints of like the things that like Nina is saying, like the thing about like fucking probably sucks. That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Oh,
yeah. So all of
oh,
that, there's a lot going on.
oh my god. Oh.
Mm.
Samir just reaches out and just like kind of just pats and like strokes Nina's head. It's like, we'll get through this. We'll figure this out. We'll I know, I know, I know, I know. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Um, can we please start getting information now? Because there's things that we know about vampires. I want to confirm if that still rings true here. And also, what you plan on doing with us. That would also be nice to know. Yes.
Yes. Celine, as everybody gets settled back into the circle,
Dang, that man
and
is dead.
you,
Oh my god. That
uh,
man is just dead.
good and dead. You, uh, Celine just kind of shrugs and uh says, "Well, that would be your cue." And looks towards Lycidas, who walks forward and I would apologize in situations like this, as my coterie gets a little rambunctious, but for good cause. Longest, longest of decades long story is I personally choose who I sire for purposes, and you are, uh, at this point, points to Samir. Um, let's just say I felt a certain pull from you, and knowing that this was a group of you coming through the same, what I assume could be only a different dimension, of some sort. I felt that maybe it would be best if all of you were to take that same journey to undeath together. But decisions were made. This is now your new setting. We can end it if you are unhappy with it. But I feel like something is going to make you want to continue this journey in one way or another. Essentially, our group is one of discovery, and it seems that you have something in you that we thought only certain types of us could do, and that's going to a different world, dimension, side of things. So we just want to know where you came from and possibly get you back there through not the kindness of anyone's non beating hearts here, but we would certainly be trading in favors from us to you and from you to other coteries. The first things first. Yes. What is your
Okay.
question?
So I'm not looking at you. Okay. So um quick question.
Mm.
Is like the give and take that you're asking, is that like you'll get us to our world if we bring you with us?
Certainly one of the asks. Yes.
Okay. I just want to let you know off the jump that like I mentioned this before, but I'm like dead ass serious.
Mm.
Like in our world, we beat vampires' asses. Not we specifically. You can
Mhm.
definitely find a group of vampires that are chill, but it's
Mm.
actually like a problem. There's like a lot of like you'll be accepted, but not really. It's like kind of like racism. So I don't know if
Ah,
you have that here. I'm just letting you know that it's not
We
like
see
y'all
vampires
kind
as
of got a
enemies.
You
yeah, like y'all
may.
kind of got it good here in the sense that y'all are the most powerful. I don't know if y'all that up.
You may get along
That's
with
just
the
my
were people that are
you
back
might.
home.
You
The
guys
were
have
people are
werewolves here?
quite lovely.
Yeah, they're actually really nice. Do you have those here and do they like you?
we
They
have
don't like vampires.
Ew.
they we have werewolf and we also have well, and she kind of points or he points to Lucky and Justine. We also have oh not them, sorry, not them.
I'm about to say I'm human.
Yeah,
Garcia?
no, Caleb and
Garcia, tell
Gracia.
him.
Yeah. We also have um gangrels, which is a type of us
Say gay
kindred.
girls. I'm sorry. Oh, that's great. That was great.
Gang girl.
I want to know what the captions caught, honestly. Um, uh, gangrels, um, that can, among other of us, that can kind of intake what the true powers of the animals in the world could do or use. So, um,
Hmm.
but I feel like that wouldn't be an issue.
Why do you want to
I
leave?
appreciate the warning to see what else is out there. Again, we are a group of people that just kind of stumble our way into learning more things. So it's nothing specific as to why we want to leave. It's just, oh look, somewhere to go.
Nina very clearly wants to speak, but is kind of like she can't be Nina, so she's just like,
Lucky, I think they kind of have a similar order to what Dizzy and her their people had. It kind of
Oh.
thinks like something like that.
Hmm.
What does that mean?
I heard you say that we did something that you can do, which is travel dimensions. Does that mean that this is not the first place you've traveled to, like
No,
us?
no, none of us can do that. We have connections that can connect us with other folks that have the abilities that might do it, but they need channeling. So
Hmm.
that's where
Mm.
you come in.
So we're gonna be used as tools. Hey, I like that's been done before. Um,
And let's let them finish their weird speech before we
This
critique
is so
them.
Lucky will
terrifying.
be
You
patting
do
Nina's
this
head
now.
right now, just like Nina would. I mean, like, she would just be patting Nina's head right now, like I don't.
Samir like looks over at Celine.
There's just
What did you do to her? This
there's
is
just
the
so much
calmest.
wrong. Everything's that bad.
This is the calmest and docile I have seen of this woman. What did you do?
This is kind of terrifying. I ain't gonna lie.
It is
If
quite
they can
terrifying.
hear inside of Nina's brain,
They can't.
there is like two. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say there are two simultaneous screams going on, high pitched, continuously. It's like
um, um, I me hate this for you. Celine loves this. um, I what I did essentially is just force my wheel to make more. Hmm, hmm, this, but this is a different reaction than what normally happens. Is what normally happens is just complete silence for a while,
they
a
aren't
nice little quiet time. But this one is fighting it, and I do enjoy a good little battle. Um,
you aren't beating the king allegation.
You really on. You really on. Okay, okay. Can you give us a rundown of the vampiric situation here? Like, you said there are clans.
there are
What are
different
they?
there are different types. There are many that will never come to pass. Essentially, I'm going to skip this part. Essentially, Lycidas in a an over detailed manner
Mhm,
goes over the hierarchy,
mhm,
their personal infighting, the difference or what's called a group, a coterie, and usually what that makes up of, and
mm,
says this is what you are now, technically, and says you are also, we could have made you ghouls, which is just mindless beings for us to tell to go do a thing.
mhm,
But instead, we gave you what we are so that you can use that status in other communications to get to your other world with us. Um, they go through um, telling you about a little bit about their domain, which is the entirety of this block, but mostly this skate bowl arena, and to be respectful of other people's domains when you go out. Don't just overfeed, don't just take and don't give, and never go into a space without introducing yourself first.
There's an etiquette. Got it.
There are etiquettes. And if you don't follow those etiquettes, as strong as you feel right now, you are a paperweight to some.
Hmm.
And don't worry, you all have your own abilities that you can come to learn as you go. Some will become stronger and some will just be as they are now.
Hmm. Fascinating. I wish I had paper and pen so I could take a notes, but I think I got the gist of it. Thank you.
What is
um,
this interview with a vampire? No, I'm kidding. Sorry, that's very.
As long as you
it's
got it, Samir, I know we'll be all right because I got none of that. So
you've got nothing but time, except during the day. A sunburn is nothing to gawk at. So, uh,
Oh, even for elders?
some can walk in the sun. Thin bloods can as well,
Fascinating.
but
Yes.
don't do it.
Got it. Okay.
Mm. Yes. Another question from the front.
Who's Nina's eyes are closed at this point. Who's the one that likes the info dump?
Me?
Fantastic. Um, I'm gonna not gonna me Bree is not gonna do this to save time, but trust that Nina, like those people who are like there's 100 reasons why this is a bad idea and won't work. Not necessarily tell you that it don't do it, but to essentially be like, you are signing up for bullshit, and you know, like Nina does that. Basically, everything that Nina has done up until now, but like tenfold, to be like,
Hmm.
this is the race dynamics in our world, but also like this is like the magic dynamics. Also, don't know if you will even have magic, which will put you at a severe disadvantage, like stuff like that.
Mm,
All of that is explained. So any contradiction or concern you could think of, Nina has said it.
okay. And while
Yeah, everybody else do something else. That takes like
no, no,
30
no.
minutes to know.
You're
Okay.
and that's perfectly fine because this is like hours of communication at this point. Like this is not just
This is
a
fantastic.
him talking. This is all of y'all kind of backwards and forwards, asking questions and getting answers, or in most cases, getting answers or getting vague answers or vague connections into something that you could think of for that. And when you are educationally contradicting, the more and more you talk as the hours go by, the more and more you become you again. Like the pull that Celine had from the beginning is lessening as time goes on. And the communication between you and Lycidas are as equal footing as you could think you could have a conversation at this point, because he's just like, this is what you need to know to not die as soon as you step foot anywhere else.
Uh Samir is going to we're going to save this for after break, but just to prepare for you, Ryu, she is going to start asking about leadership because obviously the Camarilla and all that shit is probably going to be mentioned. So, what's the details on who's in charge? That can be for after the break, though.
That could
So,
be forever. Um and yeah, you essentially after during I want to say during that spill, um Aurora is not going to say naked the whole like half the spill. At the halfway point, somebody does come in with clothes options and things, more blood bags, and one or two people that are just kind of in a daze that just come with them carrying things and not noticing or not caring about anything else in this room. They are just stood there. So, uh, you do, Aurora, get clothes. What kind of outfit does Aurora end up in after getting cleaned up in the bloods and everything?
So there's a I absolutely require help. I'm so glad that Nina's breaking out of this because just understand, like I said, I've manipulated arms, but putting arms in an armhole in a shirt, like she's picked the absolute simplest thing. She looked at so many very nice outfits. Everything looked so cool. She could have looked cool like Nina, or she could have looked, you know, fierce like Lucky Rosea, or she could have looked fancy like Smear. But all of those have many steps. But right there at the bottom, there is bless. It's kind of ugly. It is like it is a brown dress. It's not a nice chocolatey brown. It's like a it's too dark to be tan. It's the wrong shade to be camel. It's the sad cousin of khaki. Um and it is just like an over the head t-shirt maxi dress. They got it from like Rainbow at $1.99 sale. It's got pockets. Got all it's got. It's just a maxi size t-shirt dress with pockets. And she's tried and failed. She keeps trying to put her head in the armhole. Someone is going to have to assist me with dressing. But once it's on,
Helps.
boom, I got it. Look at that. My head, where heads go. My arms, where arms go. I'm sitting there, upright, dressed, looking at all of them, looking around at everything these sires are saying, roller rank, and my crew, realizing that my crew is becoming someone else's crew. And I've never been angry before. Like, I'm not used to it. I can be annoyed, but I felt a programmed like variant, something that would let them know that this is not an optimal condition and I would like it changed. But there's a difference between this is not an optimal condition, I would like it changed, and angry. Ryu, I'm angry.
Mm.
My mechanic
Uh-oh.
is not awake yet. My mechanic is not awake. Did they break my mechanic? What if they've broken me? What if I need my mechanic to fix my gyroscope? Something is wrong with my gyroscope because I keep not being able to get to my feet. Um, so my mechanic is down, and my Nina is sitting down, and is Samir is not flirting with any of these people. I don't like that. I don't. I'm sitting there. I'm full of rage. I've started to shake with it. And finally, I look up and I look until I find my sire. I just until I feel something like I've been running the numbers. The chances of me killing you all and escaping are very, very low. Why do I want to try anyway?
And you're asking
Oh, yeah, she just
Seema?
asked it out loud. She asked
Oh,
her
out loud.
sire specifically.
Her sorry. Okay. Okay.
My chances of killing you all are very, very low. Why do I want to do it anyway?
The best way that I could answer that, and what it's funny because you're looking straight at something, but most everybody else sees obscurity, like nothing at all, damn near, and there's like a blur, and um a hooded figure just kind of leans their head. The excitement of it, probably. Even if you were to lose, the fun of the game is still fun, which is something that we hardly ever get to do.
Quick question. We have told all of them that Aurora, right? I feel like we've said that.
You've
Yeah,
said it
but I
a
I
few
just
don't
times.
think.
Said
Yeah,
okay.
it.
you've
I
said
just
it.
want to
All
make
right.
sure. I just want to make sure everyone's digested that. Okay, that's
Oh
all.
no, I promise you, they think we're just talking weird. They think it's a code or something.
That's
Yeah,
my thing. Like, I don't know if they think that we're
I don't
serious or if like they're like, you know what I mean?
because they haven't let me explain to you how every time you like she used to be a ship or like something of that matter of this person didn't know how to walk before. At the very least, they just assumed that they just got senses back or something. Like so
So
haven't
Aurora just kind of
fully
she
grasped that.
nods, and
It
she goes, "Yes, I had at one point 73 terabytes of games were downloaded into my brain. I thought I knew what games and fun were. Perhaps I am wrong."
I would say keep that curiosity, but at the same time, kind of have to keep steady your mind in the circles that will make your ears bleed from too many words. And this one looks at Lysias.
Samir's having a grand old time.
I would like to say, while Samir is taking notes, Nita has taken one of your pieces of paper, because I feel like we are now in the point of the conversation with the info dumper to be like, no, I need you to understand that Aurora actually was a ship. Like, and Nina's drawing an image, like, of a spacecraft, and is like, do y'all know what AI is? I learned what AI was while we were on
Terrifying. It's a
Aurora.
terrifying thing.
It's a very confusing thing to be alive and not alive. Aurora was an AI. Like,
Oh, so Aurora was like, and like holds up the phone. Like one of them holds up an iPhone. It's like, Siri, and the other is just like Alexa.
like
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Nina's like,
Nina. I mean, Aurora, was a spacecraft in space. We were inside Aurora. Like, this is the reason as to why she can't walk. Because she never had a body before. Because she had nuts and bolts and stuff. I know y'all know what a spaceship is. Come on now.
Yeah.
Y'all got one of those devices.
Yeah, but no, we got that.
We gotta go to break.
We
like
will,
you
in fact, be going to break. He's trying to set it up. But I love it.
Nina types into their phone. It's like, look, go to your phone, type in SH. That's it.
On that
I'm
wonderful.
just gonna let y'all know right now, just right now, so that we're all on the same page when we come back, that if anybody turns around a picture of a SpaceX ship, Dragon 1, and asks if that's me, I'm gonna die or they're gonna die. If somebody asks if I'm a Musk ship, one of us is dying. I am perfectly willing to re-roll another character before the end of the night. Don't try me.
So valid. So valid.
What must even be like
Well,
this
look,
in this world?
no, we're going to break. I'm tired of y'all.
Good, I gotta pee.
I love y'all so much. We're gonna go to break. Go take care of yourselves. Go do the thing. Okay, be back 15. Bye. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. How's it going? It's been a while. We hopefully your break did what it needed to do, which was inhale some food, stretch, look away from the screens, and take care of yourself and those around you for the foreseeable future, because we are going to jump back into the game. I feel like there was a question I was supposed to answer and I forgot. I was too busy eating.
The leadership. The
No.
leadership.
Right. Next time. So
I'm going to murder you. I'm going to, I
Mm.
know your address. I
That's
know
fine.
your address.
That's fine. So what you want to do, what you're gonna want to do, is pay attention to during this conversation as you are trying to convince them to not go to a different world because it's better here. There is no green grass anywhere else. Thanks. Um, it's about at this moment that some of you, at least Nina specifically, will notice that Comet has stirred and at some point opened an eye, saw the surroundings, and has been pretending a little bit. At least most of your conversation.
I imagine that I've just been cursing Comet in my in my heart. Just making sure they're okay. I don't trust any of these people. I don't these vamps, no.
If I'm not mistaken, the last time we left off, did you ghoul Comet?
Cool? No, we didn't do anything.
No.
We weren't given the information as to what to do. They basically like, "Oh, you're gonna have to do one or the other," but did not explain further what,
Okay.
when, or why.
So we didn't answer that.
No.
Okay. So we're gonna have to answer that.
Oh, chicken nuggets.
Gonna have to answer that. Above table. Above table, you'll know that just from the spill that you just recently got, that if Comet stays human, they cannot know what you are. If Comet is fooled, then there will be a pretty strong bond between you and who are them and whoever goals them, but not mind control bond. And they will continuously have to be fed your vitae to continue to be gold. But eventually it can be reversed. They don't stay that way if they aren't fed that way. And the other option is to feed off of Comet and or kill Comet.
Um, so I imagine this would have been before Comet woke up.
Yes. The hierarchy, it would be in the hierarchy section of the book.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So unless somebody would stop Nina, I feel like Nina would like at some point once like she's registered that Comet is like awake slash pretending to be asleep.
Mhm.
I think she'd be like, okay, one moment, I gotta take care of things. And I think Nina, oh, this is really sad. I don't want to do this. Nina would bring Comet to the side and like essentially explain the dynamics that were given to them by via information.
Before you could make most of the words come out, is if you are bringing attention that Comet is not still knocked out, um, you
Oh, do
will
they not
can
know?
they you probably could feel that they don't care in most cases, but once they are awake, there will have to be a decision immediately.
Oh, immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did not know that. So scratch that. Nina
Okay.
does the same thing, but is essentially like just like checking on Comet, like acting like she's checking her pulse, like their pulse, like checking, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Nina is very clearly not a medical professional, but also they used to be a fucking cleric. So
Yeah.
they're like very clearly just making sure that like almost like I'm gonna make sure y'all didn't do anything to them. Um
Mhm.
And I think Nina whispers to them and essentially explains all the dynamics and is essentially like, I don't want you to not have a choice. So tap, I don't know, tap once for ghoul, twice for human. You will need to pretend you know nothing. 3 times for death, and 4 times for vampire.
So confusing.
So ghoul,
Uh-huh.
freak, I just forgot.
Ghoul, okay, ghoul,
Immediately.
human with
Mm.
no knowledge. I think it was like the third was like just
Death.
Death,
Yeah.
and
which is
fourth
wild.
vampire.
Vampire.
That's
I
And
so
guess
fourth is
I
funny.
guess
vampire.
death should be the 4th one and not like
Why is that even?
So
Why would you
one you
give
can
them that
actually-
option?
To be
Nina?
fair,
well
you do have to die
sometimes
to become a vampire, so
well no, because I think
technically.
it's only fair. So basically where Nina's perspective is that like this is a very upsetting scenario to be in. Like for
the
somebody who doesn't come from a world with literal magic and vampires.
the funniest part about this being a very terrible scenario is you probably have forgotten that Comet was the first one awake and saw all of you dead. So again, once you start whispering and acknowledging that Comet is awake, aside from any notification from the sires in the room, the first notification you get is, and you can hear it and feel it quicker than Comet would ever be able to actually express it, through hearing their heart and their blood rush, is the fact that they are scared of you specifically and this entire situation because y'all were dead
Um
We are dead, technically.
technically, but they don't know that. All they see is you moving and talking to them now.
Yeah. While Nina is bent over Comet, checking them, trying to whisper, and they're just like frozen and shaking in her arms. Uh, Aurora looks up, and it's been explained. This has all been laid out very clearly. That's fine. This is what must happen. This seems very reasonable. It does not seem fair, but it seems very reasonable. So as soon as Nina leaned forward, Aurora shoved her finger in her mouth, bit her finger, and then just kind of shoves my I just shoved my finger right in Comet's mouth while Nina was talking. Because that is my I don't think you heard me. That is my mechanic. My gyroscope is non-functional. I can't stand. I need my mechanic.
Oh, love it. I love it. Love it. The vampires in the
No,
room also love
I
it.
need no. I need a contested roll because Aurora and I are about to fight. Aurora, I want to shove Aurora's. Get the fuck out of here. I know I'm probably gonna lose, but I need this to happen for the plot. If for nothing, for the plot, I have to.
Oh my god. Okay.
So I don't know what it's gonna be.
I also don't know what it's gonna be. This is gonna be great.
Let me. Okay, listen.
She was like, great. I love it when two bitches who don't know what they're doing want to do a contested role. This is wonderful.
Oh my god. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is basically give Nina the ability to dodge. So I'm going to need dexterity and athletics from Nina. And I'm going to count this as a punch. And I need strength and brawl from Aurora.
Okay.
Was not prepared.
Oh shoot! We both had 3 successes.
Right, but one of you. Oh no! I was like,
Well,
no.
technically, I haven't.
No. There's a crit.
Well, technically, I haven't. I don't know. Does it count? Like, so if it's contested, does like a crit have like? Is it like spades where it's like the 2 is technically?
It's technically like a meets a beats. Like I
Is
know
this
that
the time where I tell you that I don't remember how to do spades? Anyway.
Yeah,
Oh Jesus!
I know that there's a meets a beats type of like mechanic in Vampire, but with this, I
Hey,
don't know.
Aurora, you rolled strength and strength. You
Yeah,
need to roll strength and brawl.
I don't have anything in brawl. I don't know why it rolled strength and strength.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, what's your
Oh.
strength? Well, how many?
Yeah, wait. I don't think that's right. Hold on.
Yeah, you should still at least put your skill in brawl, and it will take that into consideration.
Okay.
Do you have
Wait,
3
I'm doing
strength?
this wrong. Please help. Wait, give me a second.
Oh.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I think Aurora only has 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, stop. Please help. Now, why are you both saying none and none? Okay. Okay. This and that.
No,
And then
so
this.
click on the brawls. Okay, X out.
Okay, I
Like,
click on brawl. I don't click on strength.
yeah, click on brawl, and then then you can fill in strength. That messed me up too because I was clicking on like strength or like dexterity first.
Yes, that is absolutely what I was doing. Okay, please help.
Okay. Oh.
So then that means Nina wins.
It does mean Nina wins.
Okay. Can you explain exactly? So your intention was fully to be like, you're mine, and like dip your vitae into Comet's mouth, and in the split second of that, Nina.
It sounded very reasonable to me. This is my mechanic. I need my mechanic. I've brought them with me. They were willing to die with me. So obviously they're willing to continue to die with me. Like, obviously this makes sense. So it seems like I can just give them a little blood now and just continue to give them a little blood. And then when we get the fuck out of this, I just don't give them no blood anymore and they go back to normal. Boom. I'll apologize later. This is fine. Comet's used to me apologizing later. It's fine. And instead, I'm almost there. But I told y'all my gyroscope isn't working. My balance is not great. And so when Nina sees me come and just like pushes lunges, and I just go face forward into the cement. My finger just kind of goes in Comet's ear, kind of awkwardly. So now the other vampires definitely know Comet's awake because Nina was whispering and I made a lunge, and now I'm eating cement, and Comet has the world's worst wet willy from a dead lady who he doesn't know because he's never seen me before. It was people he knew when a dead bitch. He had no idea who it was. They don't know it's me.
So I just Okay, so what I will say happens for Nina is that Nina, I feel like Nina, like Aurora has never seen a side of Nina that was like mad or stern with Aurora specifically. Normally, Nina is like chill or like annoyed. Like even her anger is just like a more intense annoyance, right? And is like, this doesn't make sense. I am autistic and this doesn't make sense. But I feel like in that moment when Nina just slapped your hand away and you like miss, Nina like pulls Comet more to the side, like away from you. And um Nina like glares at Aurora and goes, "You don't own them. Shut up."
I mean, you have to because
muted.
you're muted.
Oh, you have to.
I do. I have to because I'm muted. And she's just laying there face down. She goes, I do. They're my mechanic.
You're not a ship anymore.
Comet, please pick up. I'm
do
broken.
anything for you right now. And you need to deal with that. So shut up and let me do what I'm doing.
And Aurora, you know, she lays
Roll
there.
over there. So she can't use her legs. She cannot use her legs yet.
I've never felt shame. No one has ever shamed me before.
Samira looks
I
over at
start
Lucky and it's like, what
crying.
is happening? What is happening, Lucky?
I start crying. Oh, full meltdown. And I do roll. I roll into the darkest corner. Oh, me and my shame, my hysterically crying shame. For now, the big vampires are going to kill my mechanic. And Nina yelled at me. And I won't have a
What is
mechanic. And
happening?
Nina will still be mad at me.
What is truly happening right now? What is happening?
I'm feeling feelings.
Why is Aurora crying? Why are you yelling at Aurora? What is happening? Vecina's still passed out. What is happening?
Oh, Raiders.
Nina is desperately wishing she had the fucking silence spell. But instead of focusing on that, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Nina was at least able to explain everything before Aurora was like, oh, time to put the finger in the mouth.
Oh, no.
So Nina just kind of like holds Comet, like is moving so that like her back isn't fully facing the vampires, but enough so that like she is like shielding Comet in a way, but also like can still keep an eye on them in case they do something. And then Nina's like, your choice.
Whatever the tap for.
Is that great?
Y'all bitches know I'm broke. Y'all know I'm poor. You know I live in a poor area. I live 300 feet from a train track.
I
That's
think
me.
the Derby is near a train station.
Yeah. We're in
Actually, that's how I'm able to hide like me speaking the comment. It's the train going by. It's very loud.
I love that. Oh, I love y'all. Comet. Comet taps whatever one was for Ghoul. And after a beat, just kind of continues tapping. Like a nervous tap.
Why? Why? Like hurry the fuck up, like
No.
fucking Judge Judy, like
just it does. I want to say Ghoul was one. I don't remember anymore. so ghoul and then a beat, and it almost feels like some sort of message, but you're not entirely sure what
Is it Morse? I don't think we would know what Morse code is. We wouldn't.
you've never used it. Well, I take that back.
What? Yes,
Technically,
you.
technically, you knew thieves can't.
I was about to say, is these can't translatable to this?
It can be translatable to certain knocks or something like that.
Can I
But
roll?
because it's a completely different universe, I would say, yeah, you could roll for it. Let's do an insight.
I asked
And
because, like, in the same way, we shouldn't be able to speak English because the English in combat isn't the same thing. You know what I mean?
right.
So I feel like certain languages translate, and I feel like Morse code and these can't is a reasonable. But
Is a reason to connect. Yeah,
yeah.
full agree.
Would this
So
be
insight and
intelligence?
wits.
Oh,
Insight
wit.
and wits. Yeah.
Okay. Successes.
Okay.
That could have been better. That's crazy. Anyways.
Oh yeah, you had a big pool. With 3.
Can I roll? Actually, no. I'm gonna use my advantage for this because I desperately want to know. I know it's not advantage, but I'm just gonna roll again because it's
Yeah, no,
advantage
yeah.
in my brain.
That's what we're gonna do for this system.
Insight and
A reroll without a weight. What you call it? That's wild.
wow.
That's
Just
disgusting.
say you hate black
For
people.
those of y'all who
Anyway.
can't see it, is exactly the same roll.
Yeah, it's the same roll. It's just 3 success. Anyways.
With 3, what you get without Comet speaking and hearing their heartbeat go extremely fast, you can almost smell their adrenaline. It's just that tapping is essentially a code for saying the best of the worst options. And I'm scared.
What do I have to do to make them a girl? I just have to stick their finger in my my finger in their mouth.
So, from somebody that only read part of the lore, as far as I know, you just have to give them your blood, but it's specifically a powered charge vitae for that. So it's not just blood. You have to rouse yours and then have them drink your blood.
I have to roll for that. Can I?
I think you have to do a rouse check, but other than that, I think you're good.
So I only have 1 hunger. That means I can only roll 1 dice, right? So essentially, for rouse checks, you get penalized for.
No, your rouse check is just 1 die.
Oh, it's always just 1 die.
It's always just one die. So just click on this call. That means you failed, so you get a hunger.
So you get hungry. So the
Oh, so I still get to do it. It's just whether I get hungry or not.
Right.
I got you. I
Mhm.
understand now. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
So what Nina does is that Nina closes her eyes and holds Comet tight. And I think Nina like bites her thumb. Like she's like very clearly channeling something. And in channeling something, she's like speaking the Comet. And now she's like speaking out loud because it doesn't matter if they hear, because I'm gonna turn comment to. And I think Nina says, "I know, and I'm sorry. I can't imagine this must feel like for you because excuse me, that's Brie. For me, fear is distant and numbing, and fear is the smallest emotion of the limited pool of feeling that. But I do know what it feels like, and I know that having an immense amount of it must be very difficult. I can promise you that I will do whatever I can. I will do everything to make sure that you are okay." And then I like Nina presses the thumb against their lips, like gently rubbing it, and like caresses their face before like sticking it in her mouth, I guess. Like, oh, I can't hear you. Can y'all hear Ryu? Is it okay? There you go.
Need myself. It doesn't take much. It's not just a bit of pinprick, but they have to take a bit, and it's strange. The over the fear. There's a different smell on a human between excited adrenaline and fear adrenaline. The fear starts to subside, and it seems like whatever you're giving Comet is empowering in some way and calming that fear. And Comet, after a while, looks up at you, and there is no more fear, there is no more shaking, and they just look you in the eyes. Whatever you need.
See, Nina's heart is breaking because like it's like, this is what being a ghoul is, et cetera, et cetera. But Brie power dynamic is like Brie's like, do whatever I ask you to do.
This is why we can't have nice things.
No, this is why
right
we
here.
can't have nice things. And Nina brushes the hair out of their face. I'll ask you for very little. Because I can take care. But I am happy to have.
I'm happy that all of you aren't dead. I thought that all of you were dead. It looked like all of you were gone. Also, Aurora has a body.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, Okay, I'm gonna leave. Comet's good now. They're not gonna kill Comet, right?
No.
Good.
Probably
Okay.
not.
Nina's gonna be like, all right, you get your bank. Samir, can you explain the things to Comet? Thank you. I don't wait to get a response. And
Hello, Comet. I'm so sorry about this, and she'll just lead him to the
Comet is
side.
not looking at you. It's only looking at Nina as Nina walk away.
Ooh,
Oh,
we're not doing. We're not,
Nina goes over to Aurora and sits next to them and is like, "Hi,
Aurora starts rolling away from you.
I'm sorry for yelling
You,
at
you took my mechanic, and now they are your mechanic, and my gyroscope will never be fixed, and I do not like. I can't. I can't.
you."
I.
I am
Okay, just
going
continue to
for.
roll
Blood
I'm
like
gonna.
tears.
blood tears, like a like
There's like a little
crocodile.
trail like on the floor, like a snail trail of just blood tears, like. And Nina is gonna be like, okay. Uh Nina is gonna like look at them and be like, "Can y'all? Is there any possibility y'all could get like a weighted blanket and some ice and a cold? Yeah, and some ice. Actually, no, we're dead, so we're pretty cold. So if you can get a weighted blanket, that'd be great."
I just want my mechanic.
Um,
I keep trying to roll over towards Comet. I'm doing a very bad job of it though, because again, my gyroscope's broken. So mostly I'm not real good at orienting myself when I roll. I'm
which is
just, especially when I'm having a
hilarious.
whole meltdown. I am the worst vampire ever. I've never felt
Oh
shame.
wow.
I am feeling nothing but shame right now. What is that? I hate
Can you,
shame.
Arnica? Can you tell me you're a Lysambra, right?
Maybe.
Why'd
Hello,
you
Sam.
say it like that?
Lysambra. Um,
Yeah.
um, can you tell me what is the most defensive power that you have? What most offensive ability that you can use?
Hmm.
Sorry, not offensive, defensive.
Most defensive, like
Yeah.
from under my disciplines? Or where do I look
Um,
for it?
that's a great question. Hold on. Actually, I can see. Well, I could probably look at your little thing.
You can't. I don't have it filled out right.
Well, shit.
I mean, you can look at my old one. Like, are you talking about my Oblivion Arms of Airmen? Are you talking about my Dominate
Hmm.
Compel?
Yeah,
Okay,
something
those
that's
are my two things I have
defensive,
under
not
discipline.
offensive.
I don't know whether they're defensive or offensive. I picked them because they sounded great. You knew I never played Vampire. You let me off this table. This is your fault as much as it's mine.
I mean, I guess. Um, hmm. I think I'm mixing. You said you have obfuscate, obfuscate, obfuscate. I can't say
I
that word.
I have I have Oblivion and I have Dominate.
Oh, oh, oh no.
This is
I want to look at
fine.
your sheet.
Nobody
Are
beats
we
me right
about to
now.
like break out into like an all-out brawl in this?
Oh
This is
no.
fine.
Oh, it's totally fine. It's great. Everything's great.
Everything's perfectly wonderful.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're pretty.
Can you roll what? Mm. Mm. Do you have to roll for your powers or does it just happen?
It
You have to
depends.
roll
It depends.
if it's um if it's against someone else.
It depends. Well, yeah, it depends.
I need you to whatever dominate is, to force your will into somebody, I need you to roll. And I will
Okay.
tell you what that is after you roll.
All right.
I'm not sure how you're going to be able to roll that if it's not in the character sheet, though.
I think you can. Can you add it? Hold on.
I can. I got it like half at is not paying. So I click on the blood. No, not the blood drop. The one above the blood drop, and it says disciplines. It said add discipline. So I added dominate and I added oblivion. And then under dominate, it says new dominate power, level 1. I think. Okay. So that's where I write down the thingy, which is. I don't fucking know. I got too many screens. Hold on. Compel. There we go. That's the word I wanted.
So typically the dice pool for compel, because that's a free one, Aurora would roll charisma and dominate, and someone who's trying to oppose it would roll intelligence and resolve.
Okay.
And if the person is unsuspecting, then there's no roll. But usually it's an unsuspecting mortal, so there would still be an opposing roll.
All right. So you said I would roll charisma plus
Dominate.
Okay. I think that's correct. Bam. So now if I close this, I should have compel. And if I click on that, it lets me roll it. And I whiff it. I got nothing.
Ooh,
Really?
dang.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
That's good for
so.
everyone. That's good for everyone.
That's
It's also
well.
a little sad. Like, I
That's
don't.
really sad.
Aurora's dealing with a lot right now. Leave her alone.
Look, sometimes this happens. I've never had a body before. This has never happened to me.
In this moment, it's really funny. I'm so not sorry. In this moment, you're trying to. You're in a full meltdown, half tantrum, and you remember what Celine did to Nina, and you're just like, "What if I?" And you try to do that, and you're like, damn near crying and staring daggers at Comet, and nothing's changing. Nothing is happening. Comet does not acknowledge anything that whatever it is that you're trying to telepathy to them doesn't register, and it just makes you even sadder.
It does. It does.
Please.
There is. I have gone from having a full hissy fit to I went full tizzy. I lost my words. I was just thinking really hard. Come fix my gyroscope. No, you have to come save me. You have to come save me. And Comet is not only not saving me, Comet is not even turning around and looking at me. Comet is like, I'm not supposed to have favorites. Comet is my favorite. Comet is my mechanic. I had Comet before I had anyone else. We are bonded, and now Comet is not bonded with me, and I am not a ship. I am a flesh thing, and my gyroscope is broken, and Nina pushed me on the ground, and I don't have my mechanic.
Weighted blanket. Immediately.
About that.
Please.
So
Nobody has a weighted blanket? Not if you want to take it. There's no autistic people in this room.
Spoiler alert, vampirism doesn't cure autism. Go figure.
Heard it here first.
Heard it here first. Non-curable. Oh boy. I just had that thought the other day. Anyway, so they most of them just kind of look at each other and they're like, we don't have weighted blankets because we don't sleep. I mean, it's a comfort thing, but I also, none of us really care. We're not really comforted by that. But we could just, hey, I'll just go find some old mats. How about that?
Yeah, great.
Cool. This team just kind of walks off to go find some old mats and brings back
Working
old
with
raggedy, pointy, like basically old, thicker yoga mats. Just- and it's like,
I'm assuming I have like super strength or something.
I mean, you have stronger than you were before strength. That's
Okay, I'm just gonna like take my sharpened nails and just kind of like cut off the outside so that it's just the inside padding. You know, like how like there's the outside case and then the inside padding.
yeah.
I'm assuming these are cheap, so they don't have the zipper. So I just cut them with my nail, and I just kind of like lay a couple of them. I just lay them on top of Aurora, and I'm just gonna give Aurora a minute.
Okay. You have +2 to come out of your tantrum.
Self-soothe.
In the future.
You have +2 to self-soothe.
+2.
I wish y'all could see. I wish y'all could see the gifts I'm dropping. I'm dropping these people in the Discord.
Oh my
Every
god.
gift of someone rolling around on the
Ugh. I'm dying. I'm dead. Oh, okay.
That's me.
In the end, what you are told after some time of communication is your time is running out for the day. Essentially, there is spaces for you to sprawl, and which is just basically to um depending on your energy levels and your abilities, some of you will fall into what feels like a sleep, but it's basically you are dead, literally, to the world. And some of you will just stay awake, but as long as you stay in here, you will be safe during the waking sun hours for the humans. At some point during the night, you are also told you are given a few names and a few locations that you need to go visit. It's you were given Copeland Mall as a place that you need to go visit to speak with people. You were also
You
What?
made
What?
my home into
What?
a mall?
What?
My home into a mall?
I thought I escaped that damn forest.
You
Real.
made my adopted home into a mall? The capitalism of it all. The
I swear to God,
capitalism.
if this city is some type of equivalent of a Fey magic type of place, I am going to drive and knock you out.
If I see Gwen in there,
love you.
No, time out for you. Time out. How do you time out the DM? How you do that? Because that needs to happen.
Is Simona there too? Is Simona gonna be there?
I know
Oh
you
Lord,
lying. I know you lying.
Lord.
I
Oh
know you
Lord.
lying. Oh, look, another screenshot.
I
Let me not laugh. Oh my god.
Copeland Mall. Okay, continue.
you're given Copeland Mall as a
Oh my
location to go
God.
visit. You are giving the Launder, which is a coin laundromat essentially, and you're given Tina's Level Ups as a place to go.
Hold on. So what the hell
Specifically,
is Kiss? I know you got equivalent. What the hell is kiss?
You'll find that out next week because I'm ending it here. Um, my
We-
entire Abdullah Obligata back here is in pain from the amount of laughing I've had to do today.
oh my god.
Why y'all find
I
my pain so funny? Like,
I feel so
See, this is
bad.
what y'all get. This is what y'all get when y'all watch us every other Wednesday. This is exactly what y'all get.
I feel so bad for Aurora, but I'm like, Nina's not gonna let you put your finger in this person's mouth.
don't you say it. I was trying to do you a favor.
Oh god.
my God, bro.
Oh my god.
Everything about that
Oh.
The world's
chef
worst wet
fucking
willy.
kiss. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna end it there just because I can't take it anymore. I simply cannot.
And this is what we put our DM through every other
oh
week.
God. This is why I only work on sticky notes. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all so very much. Thank you so much. And yeah, I wanted to do a Christmas episode, but why? Why would I when this is what we got? This
You
is
don't
what
want
we
us to have a
get.
holiday. You don't, because the way
As always, next year.
There's always next time in general. You know, we don't know. Seasons are a season. Um, let's go around the table and tell everybody who you are and where you can be found between now and next time that we show, which will be in 2025. That'll be a year. Um, between now and then, starting with Arnica.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, I'm definitely not muted. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I'm Arnica. I've been Aurora, spaceship turned puddle of mush upon the floor. Uh, you can find me rolling around in that corner, but also on Twitter, Twitch, Hive, Blue Sky, everywhere as Arnica X Ross. And while this is my last active show of the year, you can I am filming, I'm producing the last Girls Run These Worlds show of the year tomorrow, which will be the finale of Fantasy by Night. Fantasy by Moonlight. Blah. I got fuck y'all in Vancouver, by the way. All of y'all can't be fantasy. That's why I get confused. Fantasy by Moonlight, which is our Girl by Moonlight in fictional Canada. They're tearing it up. You thought we couldn't behave tonight? Jesus, wait till y'all see this finale. They made us look cool, calm, and collected. And that's me. I will see y'all in 2025.
Oh, wonderful. Ash.
Hey everybody, my name is Ash, the cat girl VTuber. The one that laughed really, really hard tonight. You can catch me on Twitch. I stream variety of games. I am streaming Final Fantasy mostly. We are doing we did the Starlight celebration event yesterday. Yeah, cause that was Tuesday. And they're doing the supporter streamer with Final Fantasy. So any Final Fantasy content creator that's currently streaming, if you give 3 subs to that streamer, you get a mount, you get other night like neat prizes. So go and support your fellow your favorite content creators out there. It'd be very, very helpful for them this coming season. And yeah, I hope to see y'all in stream.
Hell yeah. Also, that's pretty cool. Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. You can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Couture. Literally everywhere except for Threads. I refuse to go to
Yeah,
Threads.
nah, absolutely not.
But you'll mainly see me on Twitter or TikTok until the government does something with either of them. We'll see. In the meantime, in between time, you can also catch me on Entropy Emporium on Saturday for Blooming into Rot, our Invisible Sun campaign.
Mm.
Or you can catch me on Exquisite Corpse Presents for our Thirsties for Lesbian campaign, Luna Sonsoon Ray. We're starting to finish it up, round it down. Hopefully we'll be done by the end of the year, but we'll see. And yeah, you'll catch me in other places next year. It'll be more World of Darkness stuff because life literally shook me and said you will be in World of Darkness stuff instead of more D&D this year, and I guess I'm holding to that. Um, yeah, it's been real. See y'all next year, Girls in These Worlds.
Bree.
Hi, it's me. I'm Brie. I've been Nina. And I've been terrorizing everybody, and also specifically Aurora. Apologies. Um, you can actually. I don't think I'm doing anything else for the rest of the year except for. So you'll see me in 2025, where I'll tell you when it becomes relevant. Until then, you can find me at the Linktree links that are probably in the chat. And yeah, I think. Bye.
Wonderful. And hey, it's me. My name is Ryu. My pronouns are they, she, thembo, and I just realized I don't think I needed to say that part. You can find me on the internet, on the interwebs, with Ryu Plays Games on just about everything, because I am on Threads, and I'm on Blue Sky, and I'm on all the things. I'm still trying to run up the numbers over there on TikTok, where I just mostly have now been just talking about Thai GLs, because that's my new personality. Thanks, it's healing me. And aside from that, I do have a raid train that I'm going to be a part of next Friday, so it's going to be after Christmas. I'm going to start doing a little more promotion for that, and I have one more game for the year over on Start Playing Games. One more Meat Grinder game. It's going to be next. Nope, it's going to be on the 28th of December. So please go check out my Start Playing Games. It's going to be the last game of the year, and I have so very many thoughts about new games that I'm going to run in 2025, and they're gonna be gay. Gay. Anyway, thanks for coming to chill with us. It's been a time. A time was definitely fucking had, and I love everybody here at this table, and we will see y'all next year. Yeah, come check us out on all of our other stuff. Okay, bye.
If you need a place to raid to, Fluska's still playing.
Be queer, do crimes. Bye.
Oh yeah, well, you didn't hear me say we're raiding Fuska. Bye. We're going to see Fuska.